Alright everyone, we're back. It is Sunday, right before the holiday. We are going to be raising up the walls now. We're going to be doing some rebar, some metal supporting. But I just want to show you real quick before we start turning the generator on and start cutting rebar what we're doing here as right now. Alright, as you guys can see, this is where we're at. I went ahead and I tried my best to clean out inside of there best as I could, get any debris out. But we're going to be putting rebar in. As you can see down there, it's on this side. This next level we're going to put it into this one, kind of stagger between them so that the metal vertical rebar fits in between them. I've already got one here I'm about to put up. We also have another piece of metal that I don't know if I can show it to you real quick. You look right there, you got it stacked up right there. That's going to go in the second layer. It's going to go in the second layer and every third or fourth layer above. It basically helps to keep the wall straight, keep it from bowing very much. It really helps you so you don't have the waves, if you will, in the wall. Of course, when we actually, before we pour, we'll actually put an alignment system on there which will straighten it up even further. But like I said, it's gonna help us a lot. It's not a lot much material cost, but it's really gonna help us. That being said, today we're gonna be putting in rebar, adding layers, cutting out for doors and windows, and trying to get as much as we can today. That being said, I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a voiceover. As you probably guessed, I forgot to turn the mic on for this one, so I got to do the voiceover. But this is the little track I was pointing to earlier that I had to put in that's basically going to straighten out the walls. Yes, it's a little bit rusty. It's been kind of sitting on the ground for a little bit. But yeah, basically it just pushes in on the end, and you just have to kind of force it in on the other end. Makes it, gives it a lot of strength, if you will. And you just got to do that on the second layer from the bottom. And then after you've done the second layer, I think it's every third to fourth layer after that, you go ahead and put that in all the way around. And I'm sure I was saying something important here, but I don't remember. But yeah, that's what we got going on here, guys. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start putting the corner pieces in and then start putting the wall sections in. But first we actually have to put it together. There's a little bit of assembly with the corner pieces. Really just got to open it up like there. Then you need to take this piece right here and slide it in. And that's it. Get that in, it's assembled, we're ready to go ahead and install it. We're going to start with this corner. And with these corners, they're interchangeable. So we know we have a seam right here. So instead of putting it here and having a seam on a seam, we're actually going to flip it over. We're going to install it right here. So you have a seam there and then no seam right here. And that's one installed corner. Now you just have 3 more corners to go and then we can start putting the walls in. Alright, this voiceover I can actually blame my dad because he wasn't holding the camera and he forgot to put the microphone on. But okay guys, yeah, I just want to show you guys, this is what it takes to install one of these blocks. It's really simple. You just got to line it up, make sure it's nice and straight. You can see the right side of the block, it's sticking a little bit out to the out. I need to pull that in and kind of straighten it. Once I do that, it'll lock in place. A little bit adjustment there. Alright, now see, now that I straightened it out, it locks right in place, and it's that easy to install these blocks. Really great product. I'm really glad that I went this way. one thing with these is, you notice I'm doing it from the corners over, I'm not doing it from the doors over. The way they say to do it is start from the outside and work your way into the center, so you have the cuts in the about the center of the wall. But again, for these upper layers here, I'm doing the same thing, just getting all the full length pieces I can, and then putting the smaller pieces towards the end. Alright guys, now we've pretty much done all the big pieces. We still have to cut a couple pieces up to size. But I just want to show you where we're at because we're about done for the day. Now I've already cut, Dad and I, we've already cut the knobs off. This is where we're going to have a 3-foot by 4-foot window. And then over here on this side, we're going to have a 4-foot by 4-foot picture window where the dining room is. But again, after this, once we get this level finished, basically we're going to have to bring the scaffolding up. We're going to do that tomorrow so we can keep going higher. But once you guys see where we're at, this is basically I'd say about 3/4 of a day, because we did get here pretty late in the day. But putting in the foam goes actually very quickly. The time consuming is just when you have to cut it to fit the size, putting all the little horizontal clips and vertical clips in, putting the rebar, getting the rebar cut and all that good stuff. But that's where we're at. I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we are done for the day. We got 2 full layers. I know it doesn't sound like much, but when you see it, you'll understand. Yeah, 2 full layers. We got the windows cut out for the few windows that are going in, normal height. Let me show you real quick. This is going to be, the dining room. You got your back porch door. This is going to be your 4-foot by 4-foot picture window. This is your 3-foot by 4-foot dining room window, if you will. I didn't have to cut anything here because this is going to be the living room, TV room. I didn't want a whole lot of like major light right there, for TV wise. But you can see your front door right there. Now right here, right about here, it's going to be a 2-foot by 2-foot window, which we'll show you cutting in tomorrow. Over here, you're going to have the bathtub here. And up top, up high, there's going to be like a 3-foot by 1-foot window up high. And again, you got your mudroom door here. It's starting to actually look like a part of a house. This back corner here, roughly right about here, there's going to be a 2-foot by 2-foot window for above the cooktop. And right about here, there's going to be a There's going to be a 2-foot by 3-foot window above the sink. But that's where we're at right now. We still have to put rebar in this top layer before we can go any higher. But right now we're at the height where we need scaffolding to reach up and push down on the foam. But that's where we are currently at. And if there's anything you guys want me to show a little bit more in depth, why not? Let me know. I'll be more than happy to show it to you. But that's currently where we're at. We did start the day late. I think we got here around 12:30 or something, 12 or I don't know. We got here late. We didn't come out real early. Yeah, that's where we're at. It's going pretty good right now. Oh, and tomorrow hopefully we will get the bucking, the wood framing for the doors, 3 doors in tomorrow. We gotta get it all cut, nailed, and installed. So hopefully we can get that done tomorrow, and I'll be able to show you guys. That being said, I will see you guys in the next video. And always, guys, hope you guys have an awesome day.